Today is day 250 of Blender, and the plan is to use Stable Diffusion to generate an image of a woman, and then use Icon, another AI, to convert that image into a 3D model that I can open up in Blender. So the way I'm going to do this is by using a Google Colaboratory version of Stable Diffusion that might not be working right now because people have been having trouble. But last thing I heard, it's resolved at 8:51 a.m. today and then reopened at 10:30. So I'll see if it works. If it doesn't, I don't know, I'll just wait or I'll try another collab. But the prompt that I'm going to be using, I got it from this video in the description. It's this one over here. I'm going to just try it out, see what I get, and then I'll edit it using, um, I don't know, more words. So for me, I'm going to copy to Drive to make a copy of it in my Drive. And then I'm going to click on the little arrow where it says connect, and I'm going to say connect to a hosted runtime and then wait for that to connect. And so once it's connected, I'm going to scroll all the way down until I get to diffusers method on render images. And I'm going to scroll down until I see the text prompt, which is something that I can change. And I'm going to paste that in there, the prompt that I had. And for me, that's all that I changed, to be honest. I'm just going to do a first trial run and see what it gives me. I want to first, let's see, run this GPU info and then run the render images. And then hopefully it works. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'll look for another collab. But yeah, we'll see what we get. And then when it asks you for this, just click on connect to Google Drive. And then I click allow. And then continue waiting. And would you look at that? It actually ended up working. So it's pretty nice, but not exactly what I want. I really just want, let's see, the face. So I'll start editing a little bit. So what I'll try to do is put the same prompt in Lexica, which is basically a Stable Diffusion library. So I'm gonna see if I could find something that's realistic or something similar so I can get those characters. Because the more realistic it is, the better, because Icon is very, and PIF UHD are both trained on highly realistic, on humans, right? So the more realistic the image is, the better it's going to be at replicating it. Let's see. I mean, this one is like the best one I've seen. It's like exactly what I need. I need it to be front facing. And as long as I have the face, that's perfectly fine. I just want to make my own though. Okay. So I think I'll do this one. Oops. Maybe I'll copy this prompt. And then let me open up a text prompt, a notepad, and kind of just, never mind, I can't even see that. Never mind, let's not do that. All right. I'm gonna try doing an illustration one, and then I'm gonna try doing one that says realistic and see which one's better. So I guess for this one, I'll start with an illustration because this one has illustration. Paste that in there. I think that's good. All right, and then I'm going to run this again and see what it gives me. All right, so this is the image that it gave me. Not exactly what I want. I really want the woman to be facing the front. So what I'll do is I'll go here and I'll search up for just pictures that are just front facing. So I'll say front face or front view woman face. I don't know. All right, and so from those prompts, I'll pick out what allows them to be front view. I just need to pick one that, maybe this one. Portrait of a mixed, beautiful young, blah, blah, blah. This one doesn't really do anything. How about woman's body, ultra realistic illustration? I'll do portrait. Also, let's see what else. I'm trying to get that view here. Designer pencil, HD resolution, no. Robot with human face, full body angle, maybe that's the word that I need to get. But I don't really want full body, I want just face. Beautiful blonde hair, human head, blah blah blah. Full body. I guess I'll just do on woman's full face, and then I'll add symmetrical in there. All right, so portrait, blah, blah, on, I'll do of. So I think I'm gonna run that and see what that gives me now. So now it's even worse because it's giving me the full body. At this point, I probably should explain why I'm only looking for the face, and that's because I'm gonna take the face. I completely forgot to say this. I'm gonna take the face, like a perfect face, right? Not perfect, but as perfect as it can be. Then I'm gonna use another AI to scale the face, like to upscale it, so that it's mostly like realistic. And then from there, use Dolly to outpaint and extend the picture so that I get the actual body because Dolly's really good at getting the body. But like no, I don't know, and no AI that I've seen has been like that great at making faces, and so that's why I'm trying to get the face only, and it's giving me the body. So I think maybe what I'll do is instead of face, I'll just do head. Um, I think so. So I'll do symmetrical head and I'll do that. So woman's symmetrical head, and that's it. So let me regenerate that and see what that gives me. All right, so this is what it gave me again. So again, it's always trial and error. So I think what I'll do is portrait of blah blah blah, woman symmetrical head, front view. Let's see if that works. So stop and reload. All right, so this is what it gave me again. Again, it's like side view. I guess it's interpreting front view as the like I'm looking at it from the front, but I need her face to be front, you know? It's a really beautiful image. I just need it to be so that it's facing me. Um, so let's do portrait art on women's symmetrical head. Let's do face front view. Let's do full face front view and then run that again and see if it works this time. All right, so this is exactly what I want. It's perfect, but also not exactly what I want, even though I just said that. So the view is perfect. Now what I really just need is her eyes to be open. So I guess I'll just go up here and just do a little bit more on the face. So I'll probably do full face front view, open, eyes, make sure that's there. Oh, it generated. Oh wow, it's generating an image too, a second image. Open eyes. What else do I need? No, that's pretty much it, honestly. All right, let me close this, rerun, see what it gives me. All right, so these are the images that it gave me, and this one right here is exactly what I want. It's amazing. And then this one, it gave me this one too, but turns out this is already like absolutely amazing. Like I don't even think I have to upscale this. I'm still gonna do it just in case, a miracle happens and it becomes even better than it is right now. But this is just absolutely so pretty, so amazing and like perfect. So what I'll do is I'll save this image and I'll just put it in my desktop somewhere. And it would be ideal if it didn't have the hat and it just had, the face, but I think I'll try it on. I mean, I'll try it with this. Now what I'll do is I'll go here to this other collab. It's called GFP Gain. It's absolutely not necessary in this case. The point of this was that if it generated a really not that perfect face, then I would put it in here and it does a great job in upscaling the face. But I'm still gonna do it anyway just to kind of see. I'm just gonna put it over here. I think I already have it. Yep. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to copy this to my drive to make a copy and wait for that to happen. Okay. And I'll go to connect to a hosted runtime, and then wait for that to happen as well. And then as that's connecting, I'm going to go to runtime, change runtime type, make sure it's GPU. If it's already like that, that's fine. I'm going to click on this first one right here and I'm going to wait for this to run. It should take a few minutes or seconds. I don't know. I haven't done this yet, so first time. All right, so I think it went really fast because maybe this one downloaded what was needed for this one because this is requirement already satisfied, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It went really fast. So now I'm just going to click on this one over here and then choose file. And this is where I'm going to choose the image here. And then I'm going to wait and see if it does anything. So once it's uploaded, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to skip this part because we're not using their images. I'm going to go to inference and I'm going to run this and then wait for that to happen as well. And then finally, it says that the results are in the results folder, which you can find in the folder icon over here. I'm assuming this is it. And then it's either restored images, or is it this one? I think it's this one, restored faces. If I go ahead and download that, let me open that up, see if it made any difference. Not really. I think it just made it more realistic, to be honest. Let me actually visualize it. There's this thing over here where if I click on it, it would put them side by side. So yeah, it made it like more realistic, less shiny. You can see like on the nose it was more shinier. Now it's more like matte, which I think is pretty nice, more realistic. So yeah, but I know that it works amazingly well for images that are really distorted, but since this one was already really nice, I mean, it just made it a little bit more realistic. So run this again. I mean, at this point, and then it does the whole image as well, which is also pretty cool. And then download the result, which is amazing also. Like you don't even have to look for it in the folders. It just downloads it for you, which is great. See? Like you have everything all in one go. You don't even have to look for it in the folders. So same thing. It's the same folders in Google Colab. All right. So what I'll do is either I think I just want to take the face, to be honest. Um or let me see if I take the restored images because it's already restored faces. Nope. Restored images. Maybe I'll take this one. All right, so I'll take this one. And then now I'm going to use DALL-E to outpaint. All right, so once in DALL-E 2, by the way, you can go here to the options at the top right corner and click on try outpainting. And then here, I'll just go to upload image, and then I'll get the image, which is somewhere in here. Well, that's not it. Hold up, I have to unzip it. So I'm going to bring this to the desktop, replace the destination, go to desktop, and then put that in here. All right, I'm going to click on check, and then there's going to be this box where I could actually move around and generate an image. So I probably should have made this smaller, to be honest, because let me see if that's an option. If I could just shrink that, perfect. And now it's going to be easier for me to generate the image here. So now I can put it over and then it will generate anything. I do need a prompt though. So I'm going to take the same prompt that I used over here at the top. Let's see. Over here. And then paste that in here. Generate, and then we wait. So it gives you different options, which is pretty amazing. But here's kind of a rules of thumb. You don't want anything obstructing the face, and you don't really want anything that can is kind of like this, where it's like it's on the skin, like on top of the skin, and then on top of the clothes. Like nothing like this, because then it all meshes together. Like it's gonna just be all one mesh, and you really want to be able to have things as separate as possible. So I think this might be best because it's really it's concrete, like where the clothing ends and the mesh starts. So I'm gonna click on accept, and then I have my image going on for me. I'm just gonna put it over here as well, so I could generate those empty spaces. I actually put it a little bit more above so it actually finishes the crown or whatever that is. So it has some really cool options, like this one. But again, I really encourage not having too many objects. I mean, the hat, I mean, the crown, whatever it is, it's already enough. Like, I don't even think that's gonna end up working. Um, so like things like this wouldn't be good for it. This would be perfect, but I fear it might not be visible that much. So I'm gonna go and cancel this and generate again, see what it gives me. I mean, again, these are really, really interesting results, like especially this one. It's absolutely beautiful. Maybe what would help is if I decrease the distance at which it should end or something. Generate again. There we go, that worked. I mean, but still, it's not that visible. I fear, I don't even know. This one's a really nice option because you can kind of see, you see exactly where it ends and where it starts because it's like a light color. Um, I don't know if I want to risk it and cancel this and do another one or keep this one. I think I'm gonna risk it, cancel, and do it again. All right, so here are a few options. I'm thinking that this one might be best, although it looks not that good, because it's very specific and you can clearly see where it ends and where it starts, like the background and the crown. And the reason why I'm really, really keen on like getting that is because I'm gonna put it in the background remover so then I can put it in the icon AI. And if the background remover can't really tell where the crown ends and starts, then that's a problem. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna accept this, and then I'm going to just do a little bit more at the top so I can get kind of like that tip there and generate. All right, maybe that's not the best idea because now it's just increasing the crown and it's like now you can't really tell where it ends. So I'm going to click on cancel. I'm going to leave it like that. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to focus on the clothing. So I want to take a lot of the clothing so that it takes basically inspiration from what it already has and then kind of just go from there. So I'll click on generate. All right, so it gives me these results. I mean, the only closest thing would be this. So maybe what I'll do is click cancel and then just put in a little bit of more prompt for the actual dress. So I'll do open eyes with long white dress. All right, so open eyes with long, and then maybe say comma instead. So long white dress, with what do you call them? Bell sleeves. All right, let's generate that. So another thing that I wanted to mention is that sometimes Dolly would put their hands like in front, and that's also not good because again, if you import it into Blender, it's going to be all one mesh. Like you're not going to be able to animate this if you do that. So it would be best if I also click cancel and maybe talk about the hand placement. So hands by her side. And then T pose. Actually, it's not going to be T pose anymore because the arms are already down. So hands by her side, ultra realistic. So let's see long bell sleeves and then generate. This one is certainly a funny one. My idea is that it should have basically the pink decals as just like, decals as like decoration for the dress on the sleeves only, but it's just not taking that into account. It's acting as if they're hands, and that's not exactly what I want. Um, Not sure what to do here. I mean, maybe I could say long white dress with long bell sleeves, um, decorated with I don't know what color is that? Burgundy? That's not burgundy. That's like a violet um decals by the side of her dress. Oh, let's see. Generate. I mean, this is okay, but no. So maybe what would help is if I didn't have hands, um, next to the violent decals. Violent? I'm in violet. Okay, so I'll move these, to just maybe over here. Generate. Well, finally, now it's not the hands. So I'm not even gonna risk it because I don't want to spend 5 hours here. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna click accept and then hope for the best that nothing weird comes out of the bottom here. So I'll generate that. Alright, so that wasn't working out, so I just generated this kind of space over here. Um, I don't know, maybe I'll do this? I think I'll go with this one because it's more defined. Or maybe this one? I'll go with this one. And then, I don't know, it's just, it keeps giving me hands for these. It's so ridiculous. I shouldn't have done. Okay, so if there's one lesson I learned today, is to, really be specific about the dress details and have it just be like literally one color, like no decorations. Because then it just, I don't even know what it's doing, to be honest. Like, it's crazy. Okay, so let me do this side, generate that. Okay, so I think this is fine. It doesn't really matter what I have in the background because I'm going to delete it anyway with the background remover. So I'm going to click on accept and then hopefully now, not sure. Maybe I'll bring this kind of over here, kind of do it part by part. So something like this, so it doesn't seem like it's a hand. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best at this point. Oh my god, I finally got it after hours. Okay, so this is beautiful. I'm gonna accept this. I'm just gonna go with those purple things. I don't even know. At this point, I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Um, maybe, maybe should I finish this? I don't even know at this point. Let me generate and then see. All right, so it's giving me weird things now. So maybe what I'll do is cancel and then finish this part, and then I don't know, like trying to think. Maybe finish this. I just don't know. It's not gonna know what this is anymore. Let me generate, hope for the best. So maybe I'll try generating this one because the other one didn't work. I think I'm gonna go with this, to be honest. I'm gonna click on accept, then kind of do this maybe. Generate. So, if anything, another lesson I learned is that it gets really hard after this. Like when you're trying to get like the full body, it gets so hard because it's like, I don't know, like does it have enough information? I mean, it's putting in faces now, and I don't want it to continue on going forever, which is what I fear is gonna happen if I click accept on this one, which is like the closest thing. I'm not even sure, to be honest. I don't know if I want to maybe download the image as it is and then I don't know, maybe re-upload it again. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just so scared of clicking cancel because it was looking pretty fine. I think I'm gonna click on cancel and I'll open this up again and download it as it is. So let me download the image as it is, broken up and everything. Then go here, upload it over here, and then really, really shrink it, to be honest. So it's kind of like maybe over here. Click on check, and then maybe that's not the best. No, I want it so that it takes pretty much everything, even though the quality is going to go down, so that might be a problem. I'm going to shrink this up like this, something like this, and then put this here, and then take the prompt, and then paste, and hope for the best again. Wow, so it did work. That's actually amazing. It really took like the whole body and put it into perspective. Although it's now putting random things in there still on the right. which is not exactly what I want. So, I'm not really sure. Let me cancel, do this again. Maybe put this kind of downwards. Maybe do something like this. I'm not sure. What if I do this? Maybe this? I don't know. Let me put it in there again, generate, see what it gives me. Oh, I know the reason why it's giving me the rainbow stuff, because it has the colors in there. That's why. Those little boxes in there. So what I'll do is I'll go to the image. Let's see. Download. And then I'll just crop it. There we go. So I'll crop it so that it doesn't show those little colors there. Save as a copy. All right, put this on my desktop, save, and then go back. Um, Honestly, can I delete this? Hello? All right, upload. I think it's on my desktop somewhere, so this one's the one. And then shrink it, shrink it, shrink it. Not too much. Kind of about here, and then take this and maybe generate this and see what that gives me. So it's giving me these results, and I'm gonna cancel because I don't like that. So I'm gonna go here and just try to get everything and see if it gives me anything. All right, so this looks good enough to me. I'm gonna accept, and then let's see. How am I supposed to actually get the end of address? Maybe I'll have to, let's see, I think I'm gonna have to keep on, let me just do the top to get kind of a full image here. All right, so these are the options. I am really not sure. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, like any of them. Maybe I'll choose this one. I don't care, to be honest. Okay. The bottom part is the issue. Like it's just gonna keep on going forever and ever, and I don't know how to stop it, to be honest. Um, I really don't know. If I can download it again and then just make it smaller, in another Dolly outpainting editor, I would just take it and crop it again. So I would go here, crop it, save as a copy, go to desktop, save, and then upload image, go to desktop, take this one, um, make it so small, I guess, that the square can finish it, maybe? I don't even know. Let's see. Let me put the thing in here, the prompt. Maybe I don't have to make it that small. Let me upload it again and see what I can do here. To make it a little bit bigger than that, that's better. Maybe just like this. So I could do that. Why is this thing there? How do I delete? Oh, I can have two images? I didn't know that. All right, upload this one again. Shrink it. All right, and then hope for the best. This is going to be the last thing, hopefully. Generate and see what it gives me. All right, so this is like the best I've seen so far, at least closest to what the best should be. The hands are not appearing, but it's finally ending. Like the dress is finally ending, and I could use this. But I am so scared because I kind of want to not accept it and see if it gives me another thing like this because it's been giving me weird stuff like this, right? And so this is like, you know, it's giving. But I'm gonna cancel. Oh my God. I'm gonna generate again and see if it gives me something better because that's what I'm looking for. Something that's like not so um weird and like, I don't know, something different. So it's giving me these options. I mean, this one over here is probably the best because again, it's giving me an ending. But then it's not giving me an ending on the left side. So cancel, generate. I'm just gonna keep on doing this until I get something. Um, so yeah. All right, so here's the thing. I got this. The left side is perfect. So what I'll do is I'll accept this and then I'll download it. And then when I download it, what I'll do is crop it honestly because I don't like the right side. So I'll crop it so that it's kind of like over here. Save as a copy. Let's do desktop. And then I'll upload it again. Wrong thing. Let me go here, open this up. At this point, it doesn't even matter how small I go because I do have the upscaler, which I'll use again to kind of put the resolution again. This is the wrong one. Increase the resolution again. This is it. All right, so do this, accept, and then put the prompt in there again, generate, and hope for the best. So it's giving me these results and not exactly what I want. I don't want it to be that long. So maybe I'll just do something like this. The image probably should have been bigger. So let me upload the image again. We love trial and error. Maybe something like this and then do this. I think that's perfect. All right, so these are the results. So now it's like amazing because now everything is symmetrical. I think I'm gonna go with this one because it's the most, I guess, specific. I'm gonna click on accept, and I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I think that's the final result, finally. So I'm gonna download this. I am going to go to BG Remover, and upload the image, download, put that in here, see what it does. What is this? Could not identify foreground. Please select an image with a clear distinction between foreground. Ugh, I knew it. No way. Really? Upload an image. Try this again. Really? Really? If Remove BG couldn't do it, then that says a lot. Let me look for. There's this program called. Hold up, I'll figure something out. All right, so I know of this one, Tiny Wow. Remove the background from an image. So I'm gonna try this one. Upload the file, and then remove the background. I'm not a robot, and then wait. All right, this is perfect. So I'm gonna download this one, save to device, and then what I'll do is I'll try to upload it here. Let's see, and I'll try to manually remove. I'll try to manually remove the little stuff here. So erase, and I'm gonna try to remove this crown, so I could just get the crown. Something like that. I'm just gonna play around with it. Maybe put the brush size a little bit lower. No, now I'm just making a mess out of it. I just can't see. Let me do Control Plus, see if I can zoom in. All right, there we go. Now I can see stuff. Even I can't tell the distinction between the background and the rest of it. Nah, I can't do this. What if I put the brush size even lower? Bro, what? Okay, the crown is obviously going to be a very bad crown once we put this in the modeler thing, but whatever. There's always a trade-off in everything. What if I just do that? No, it's so bad. Alright, so I did it again. This time I just outlined it, so then now I'm gonna take the bigger size brush and take everything that's outside of it. Okay. Yeah, maybe not the best. Um, I just really cannot tell the difference between the crowns. What if I just do this? I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Sure. What if I delete this too? Yep, I'm gonna keep it like that. I mean, it could be a hairdo to be honest. All right. So let's go back up here. I'm gonna download that finally. Finally, literally. Oh my God, it took 5 hours. All right, and then I'll go to enhance.io, and then I'm gonna click on here where it says upload and wait for the file to pop up, and then I believe it's this one. Then I'm going to re-upload it here again because it asked me 5,000 times to do that. And then let's delete this and then start processing, and then it should appear here. It's loading at the bottom and see what the resolution is going to be. All right, so before it was 500 by 500, and now I put it to 1000 by 1000, which is amazing. So let's see. All right, so I think this is really, really nice. So what I'll do now is go to icon, if I could ever find it in all of this. Let's see, hugging face icon. All right, so here's what you do. You drop the image into here, which is this one, and then you click on icon and then you click submit. That's it. That's literally all you do. If it gives you an error, you submit again. Make sure that when you click submit, that you see the progress, like the gray shading, you see it happening because sometimes it runs the numbers. Okay, let me click submit again. It runs the numbers, but it doesn't show the shading, meaning that you didn't click the method. So make sure you click the method. So hopefully it works, maybe not, maybe so. I don't even know if it worked last time. Let's see, submit image again. Because last time I did this with an actual good image. And it gave me that, but that was just because of the servers. And then I tried later on and it worked. So I'm not sure if it's because of that or if it's because it's too unrealistic. So let's see. Alright, so here's a little experiment. This is with PiffU HD, and then this is with Icon. Icon did an absolute mess. Um, this is what it looks like. It literally looks, I don't even know what to tell you. It looks like a tiger. And then this was PIF UHD. It got the perspective so much better, um, but also not really. So I guess what I learned from this is that number one, if I want to get like the front view, if I want to just use this as a background character and really get the front view really good, then use PIF UHD. If I want to get the perspective, like the 3D perspective a little bit better, then use Icon, right? Um, and when generating these images, make sure that the hands are visible, the feet are visible, and it's not just a whole, like just like a, I don't even, like a tent, Make sure that the hands are visible, feet are visible, And yeah. And then also that the image is very high skilled. So that was it for this experiment. So next time I'm gonna try this I'm gonna try doing this with a photorealistic type of thing. Um and like maybe use a photograph in the prompt, something so it's like it gives me like realistic results. We'll see if we get there someday. Like this is the second time and it's a failure. It's like not even good. So yeah, that's it for today. Bye.